Hello guys and welcome. This is David with Fendi here at the beautiful Wynn Hotel. I'm here to show you a beautiful new outfit of the day, so just sit back, relax and enjoy. So for the look of the day, I kind of wanted to do like an on the daily piece. What I did for the whole look is I kind of combined several colors that are associated to be like very luxurious. Navy blue with off-white, with gray, with brown. Usually and black. Usually when you combo those looks together and you do kind of like a color blocking scheme, it does have that simple luxurious look. So in the nature of me, I used all of them together. The first thing I did to start off with would be this classic shirt. If you don't have this, you need one. You're gonna be using it within your wardrobe all the time. Now for the color, it is kind of like an off-white, kind of like a cream tone. This definitely fits the fashions of today because creams, whites, beiges, it's all in. So the fabric on this piece is lovely. It's actually a blend of cotton and viscose. If you don't know what that is, it usually comes from like a plant material such as bamboo. What that does is it keeps the garment really, really light and gives it that kind of like a silky touch. The other thing about the garment is that it does have the FF Sukaprint logoing going throughout the piece, but it is so incognito. It just looks like a pattern. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but it's a little bit like holy. Okay, she's holy. Okay, so as you can see, the piece is a little, it seems like a little boxy, but it is kind of like a t-shirt cut. But when you do get like, for example, you want to do like a form-fitted look, if you do it in a smaller size, it actually like fits to the body very, very well. On the mannequin, as you can see, I did opt to do something a little bit on the smaller side for the upper garment, so it does have this like more tight-fitted look up top. More of the reason being is because I use a much more voluminous piece on the bottom, which I'll show you after. So I took off the coat so you can see what's going on under the garment. Look at the color distribution that I have. So I have this beautiful off-white, I have the this little heather gray number. To offset all the colors or to add that other neutral brown tone, I did use the belt with the coordinating bag as well. And then we have the lovely little white shoes. But as you can see with the whole piece, as far as doing like a daily type of a look, I mean, nice and simple pieces, but what I did was I actually really wanted to feature this pant. This is a very unique pant. I think just by itself, it's just lovely because of all the little fashion details that it has. And it's a fashion detail that's not like a stud or a certain weird color or like some exotic skin or whatever people are making out there. Now this piece looks a little bit like, I don't know, like a regular wide-legged pant, but no, it has the details of fashion. So on this garment, what it does is it actually has this clip up here. So as you can see, I'm gonna like release the little, it has a little hooky thing over here. Okay, so I release this out and it just opens up the piece and you can see the whole silhouette of the pant. Okay, so like this, all right? I love these little winglets, just like that one silver dress I featured a couple of videos ago. It adds a lot of flow and movement as you're walking, especially if you're wearing something a little bit more like structured, like this coat over here as well. This is the reason why I opted for a tight-fitting shirt on the top over here, just because I had all this volume that I wanted to kind of like feature in the whole compilation of the look. This piece is lovely. It is made out of 100% virgin wool. Okay. On the interlining, it's going to be all cupro, which is a very, I don't know, some kind of a natural material. I'll look it up next time, but I totally forgot. If you notice within the fabric, there's going to be like a little pinstriping, kind of like a detail throughout the whole piece. So it gives it that kind of like a, I don't know, it makes me think of like England or something, So, yeah. The piece is really nice. On the back panel of the leg portion, you're gonna notice that there's this black, like kind of like a racer stripe. It's made of that cupro material I was telling you about. It's very, very silky to the touch, and it adds some like a breathability within like the whole garment of the piece. The fabric itself is very nice and light as well, but it does have like a solid feel or a solid hand to it. It doesn't feel like it's like too light. It is meant for the winter after all. So when I'm looking at garments, what I do is I actually like to look at the inside construction of the pieces as well. So I'm just gonna open this piece up. I mean, the attention to detail is just absolutely fantastic on this piece. It's really nice because it has this like gray tone zipper over here, so it kind of follows the theme with the whole color of the piece, right? So it has a little bit of ghost grawn in the interior over here to kind of finish off the edges. And then it does have this Fendi like the ribboning over here. Sorry, my fingers over here. Like, this is Fendi. Even though it's something you cannot see or people out there can't see, it's nice to have these little tiny touches. They're like, it's like an I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, it's just something that like it's got these little detail inside of it, and it's like, I don't know, it just makes it really special. I'm gonna tell you guys, this is like one of the top pieces for me. I when we're ready to wear it, this is a piece of like it's got casuality to it, it's got wearability to it, and it's got that little touch of fashion, which I absolutely love. The next piece I'm featuring is this lovely coat. It has a very straightforward military inspiration. I chose the piece on this whole compilation of the look because I just really like the strong shoulder. This piece has the zipper print on the interior. It's just a really nice, lovely touch to it, okay? So it kind of offsets the seriousness of the garment, and it just adds a little bit of fun. And you can opt to do things like you can prop up the collar, okay, so to give it more of that kind of, I don't know, a little bit more like stylish look. So as we can see on the face of this, it has a beautiful lapel over here, and then it has a nice big huge wide collar. I think it's nice and unusual in like just the right way. It does have little trench coat detailing, such as this little flap right over here. It does have the bullhorn buttons. This garment comes with a belt. It's a coordinating color, and it has the same effect as it has on the interior of the coat. You can opt to use this side, or you can opt to use the navy side. Even in the arm, you're gonna see on the armhole area, it's gonna have that brown patterning throughout the whole piece as well. Your attention to detail, the styling, the finishing of the whole garment, the whole edges being all hand finished and hand done. I mean, this is absolutely a beautiful, exquisite piece to have in your wardrobe. So far, as you notice, I didn't really do too much. I had a top that was classic. I had a really interesting trouser that kind of had like amazing little details to it. And then I chose a classic coat. So those are the three elements so far. I used accessories to kind of make the mood of the whole look. There's a couple of pieces that I have. I have a toned down, actually it's a double tone sunglass, which I'll show you right after. I have a peekaboo bag in a dark chocolate brown. I opted to use a coordinating belt for this piece. And then the shoes, I'll show you after. For the sunglass, I opted to do the Fendi First style. I just really like how this F just kind of makes a very beautiful polished look on the face. Now this one is a new version, so as you can see, it's partially brown on the rim, and then the lenses are going to be black. It's just kind of like, I just kind of thought it was going to like incorporate really well as having this really dark neutral against the navy blue, having this color actually play out on the belt as well and on top of the bag. Just to let you know about the sunglass, it does kind of have a see-through aspect, so when you have it on, you are going to be able to see your eyeballs. Okay? If you don't know me by now, I am a peekaboo girl. Okay, this is like my style. I like having multiple pockets in my bag, so this is like the bag portion, and this secondary area, it acts like a big, huge, nice, convenient pocket. I do have things like 5 different lip balms, or I have like tissues, or band-aids, and of course my wallet, my keys, and my phone, and all that kind of jazz. Now, sometimes when we make a peekaboo, you'll actually never see colors like this sometimes. Meaning, when we first launch like a new collection or have a new drop, you know, everything's on the floor. Hit or miss if you're actually in the store to actually see this. Hit or miss if you're actually online to see it as well. You know what I mean, right? So as you walk into the store, you know, someone makes a little discovery about you, and then finds out you like dark colors, and then finally you get shown this beautiful dark brown color. Now, I guess you can't really tell in the light, but I mean, like, it does have that dark browniness. It's dark brown, okay? This piece is lovely. I mean, it does have the Zucca print on the interior over here. Of course, they do have little pockets on the interior, you know, for cards and receipts, or like I don't know, just something. They are going to come with a lovely strap as well in the coordinating color. And this piece is going to be trimmed in gold. This is actually called the ICU version. It has a lot more structure to it. Some people don't like the structure. I like it. The reason being is I do have several peekaboo bags, and I do have the older version where it's kind of a little bit more rounded on the sides. It does, I'm not gonna lie, it does kind of like flop down. If you don't like that to happen, you want your bags to stay up, you definitely have to do the ICU version, okay? It holds a lot more structure, but it stays nice and has a soft aspect. So the last thing I'm going to feature is going to be the belt. Although it is a minimal accessory, it does everything to the look. Especially because it has this little buckle. The FF buckle, it really does add that little piece of hardware towards the mid area of the whole compilation. You did have that little F on top of the sunglasses. Then you have this little touch of gold on like the trouser area, and then you have that little touch of gold on the shoe. If you want to schedule an appointment with me, please let me know. Give me a little call on my phone, shoot me a little text, let me know that you're coming to Vegas. In the meantime, airheads everyone, and I will see you again soon, okay? Bye.